Some daunting news came out today that's spreading a lot of FUD for all Dogecoin holders, and this is why we need to address it. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. Now, before we talk about all the news that's creating FUD in the market, let's talk about the most incredible news for Doge today. So, Burger King Brazil announced that it's going to accept Dogecoin as a payment method. Now, that is incredible for a lot of reasons. Right now, it's only accepting Doge to buy a dog snack called Dogber. But the point is that this is just the beginning. After this move, we can totally see Burger King and other countries accepting Dogecoin for other food items too. And when it does, a lot more money will come into Doge. Now, let's talk about the thing that's creating FUD in the market. So, earlier today, Elizabeth Warren said some pretty nasty things about crypto. And just half an hour ago, she said something even worse. Let's start with the first one. So, she said that, "I have become increasingly concerned about the dangers cryptocurrencies pose to investors, consumers, and the environment in the absence of sufficient regulation in the United States. The demand for cryptocurrencies continues to grow, and these assets become more embedded in our financial system. The longer that the United States waits to adapt the proper regulatory regime for these assets, the more likely they will become so intertwined in our financial system that there could be potentially serious consequences if this market comes under stress." So, as you can see, she's clearly very unhappy about how crypto is moving. It bothers her that crypto adoption is on the rise. Now, a statement like this could create a lot of FUD in the market, especially the part where she said that these cryptos pose a danger to investors. I'll come back to it in a minute. Before we move forward, let's talk about a really interesting token I came across today called Mansion Token. Basically, it's the native token of Mansion Platform. So, the Mansion platform is going to build mansions all over the world. As an early holder, you'll get VIP access to its mansions, webcam parties, and live shows with supermodels. And you'll be able to handpick these supermodels like Playboy's Hugh Hefner himself. Now, a couple of things about it. The token runs on the deflationary protocol on the BSC chain. It has a total supply of 1 quadrillion, and 50% of it was burnt at launch. It also says here that your funds will be protected from market manipulation from whales. So Mansion will keep the whales at bay for the first year after launch. And another thing is that 1% fee from every transaction will be distributed among holders. So that's money spent coming back to your wallet. Currently, you can buy it on mansiontoken.com by clicking on this pancake swap button. Now, coming back to it, let's take a look at what Elizabeth Warren said just half an hour ago. So she went on an interview with CNBC and said that cryptocurrencies won't serve as a good hedge against inflation. She said that people can make their own investment decisions, but to do that somehow assumes two things. One is that what's happening with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency is somehow going to be divorced from what's happening elsewhere in the economy. Now, again, a statement like this could create a lot of FUD in the market. There's a similar one that came out recently from the Wall Street Journal. It said that Bitcoin is failing its first inflation test. It says that Bitcoin has lost half its value since April. Now, what saddens me is that they never reported how Bitcoin went up after that. And they didn't report how Bitcoin has served as a better hedge against inflation than gold since January. In fact, some institutions are still betting on it big time as a hedge against inflation. So, it says that the fund manager Horizon Kinetics is betting on crypto as a hedge as inflation rises. If you don't know, Horizon Kinetics is one of the year's best performing US fund managers. So, it's safe to assume that these are smart people who are making these decisions. And I think they do have a reason to think of it as a good hedge against inflation. Since the beginning of 2021, Bitcoin has risen by 33%. It started the year at 29,000 and it's standing at 40K right now. If you look at gold, its value has been pretty much the same. I think these people are wary of crypto because of their volatile nature. But as I've said before, this is the inherent nature of cryptocurrencies, and this is what makes them so exciting. Now, let's come back to what Elizabeth Warren said this morning. So she's basically asking the SEC to regulate cryptocurrencies as soon as possible. If you remember, earlier this month, she also gave the SEC a deadline of 28 July to regulate crypto. Now, I think she's so wary about it because of all the bad news that's been coming out about crypto frauds. And another one came out today. So, Abu Dhabi court has sentenced 9 people to 10 years in jail for a new crypto fraud. They basically created a shell company and asked people to invest in crypto via it. So, as I said, Elizabeth Warren is wary about crypto because of news like this. Now, I know that this statement from the senator is creating FUD in the market, but we have to consider the fact that after crypto is regulated, it's only going to help us in the long run. It's going to help reduce all the crypto scams. And because of this, more and more money will come into the market. And the Wolf of Wall Street agrees with that. So, Jordan Belfort recently said that massive regulation of crypto is going to lead to mainstream adoption. He said that the sooner that massive regulation comes into the market, the better it is for Bitcoin, stablecoins, and everything else. He then also talked about how the fear of regulation seems irrational, referring to the junk bond market. He said that everyone said, "Oh no, the regulators are coming in." But ultimately, the market got much bigger, so I think it's a good thing. So, the point is that regulation isn't a hindrance. It just might be what Dogecoin needs right now to grow. Now, let's take a look at Dogecoin Price for a minute. Currently, it's trading at 20.5 cents and is up by 2.44% in the 24-hour chart. But we can definitely expect it to go way higher than this. This is because Bitcoin saw a massive rise today. It broke past the key resistance level of 40K for the second time this week. Now, this is going to help Doge because this is what we've observed till now. Bitcoin, being the market leader, has always pulled other altcoins up with it. Now, let's talk about some other interesting news for Doge from today. So, a Dogecoin fan is offering 10% on the sale of his house. His only condition is that he wants to be paid in Dogecoin instead of fiat money. Now, this proves that the love for Dogecoin from its community is incredible. It just might be its biggest catalyst. And it also proves that retail or individual investors really believe in the future of Doge. And another big news for it was that one more crypto exchange is listing Doge on its platform. It's called KickX Crypto Exchange. Now, while it may not be as big as Coinbase or Binance, I think it's still something to celebrate. It proves that more and more exchanges have their eyes on Doge right now. And this really matters because these small things will collectively bring more money into Dogecoin. Now, I think we'll see Dogecoin rise from here. But I'd still love to know where you think Dogecoin is headed from here. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.